Hey Willow Vibes Tribe members, sorry for the disconnect, of course. I feel like that's what's happened between the two of you. I'm really getting sick and tired of this shit happening. And I know I have plenty of storage on my phone when I'm recording. Excuse me, because I delete my other videos the second they're uploaded, and I've been going through all that shit because I've been trying to make sure that there's no problems on my end. So this is the second time it's happened, you know? It happened in the earth reading. So you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, and there's something that somebody saw online. I almost feel like they feel emasculated because you don't need them. You're the Empress, okay? You don't need this person, this masculine energy. Male, female, doesn't matter. Or they don't need you. So, because you're successful on your own. You can take care of yourself. And this person has a lot of insecurity, so it's almost like you don't need me. You can have anyone. You don't need me. Why would you want me anyways? I don't have anything to fucking offer you. The one thing I could offer you is this pentacle, is stability, and I don't think you fucking need it. Or I'm not stable enough to give to you. You would have to help me, and I don't, no. That would emasculate this person. They don't want that. That's for damn sure. But you would work with them no matter what. It's like, I help you, you help me. That's what a good partnership is. It's, you know, when I'm weak and I fall down, that's when you're strong and you pick me up, and vice versa. When I have money and you don't, that's when I help you out. And when you have money and I don't, or whatever, that's when you help me out. It's a balancing act. It's equal give and take. And this person has never been in a fair connection, which is probably why they want you to need them so badly. But what they don't realize is that even though you don't need them, you fucking want them. You want, and that's even better. That's special. That makes this connection better than any other connection, because you're not there out of necessity. It's like you're not going to feel stuck to that person because you don't need to be. You're with them and around them and talk to them because you want to. And that is a wonderful thing. I do feel like there is a lot of passion in this connection. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is, there's a lot of sexual tension. I feel like this person, with this quick communication, they could come in a flirty way because they miss your attention, or they want to show you some type of attention. And even if it comes off in a joking manner, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, I feel like I want to flirt with you. I want to send you some risque shit, and it might start off small and just be kind of humorous, but they're basically showing you what they want to do. Or, you know, you know, I want to tap that ass. I want, you know, they want to, what is it? What was I going to say? Because I was going to say, it could either be, getting your wap tapped. You either want to get your wap tapped by this person, or they want to do the tapping. They want to tap that wap. I don't know. It's something like that. But there's more to it than just the sexual aspect of it. They're definitely watching you online. They've been gathering information. So this person knows a lot more about you than you even realize. You just make them happy. I feel like just looking at your photos, just if you're on YouTube or if you post videos or anything, they love watching you. They love your voice, your laugh, your sense of humor, the way you look. I don't know. There's just, you're very insightful, even if you don't feel like you are. I don't know. It's just, it's so fucking beautiful. You could be dealing with a Scorpio too, but I mean, just look at this. This love, you came in like a fucking wrecking ball. It came out of nowhere. It was just like, boom, you're here. And oh my gosh, I fucking love you. This is terrifying. But I feel like they're coming in out of nowhere because there's an intruder. There's other options, and they fucking know it. They're heavily thinking about how to tell you that they love you and that they're sorry that they took so long, but they're fighting with themselves like, should I say this? Should I not? I feel like they're just gonna go poof and say it. They might get a little liquid courage, because that way if you reject them, they'll just be like, yeah, whatever, I don't really fucking care. I don't know, they'll give you an attitude about it if you reject them, just gonna say, but you're not gonna reject them. So that might be why they come in a little combative, if they come in that way, because It's almost like I'm putting my walls up. Okay, I'm going to tell you that I have feelings for you, that I want to make this work, but I am prepared to cut you down and be a fucking asshole if you do reject me, and it's a defense mechanism, so just be aware of that. But you're not going to reject them, so I wouldn't even worry about that. But they did find something out online that is very upsetting to them, or to you. Someone found something out. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with the sexiness of it all. Because there's definitely passion here. I feel like there's more love than passion, so that's good. This is a very, very strong connection, and passion always is tied into that anyways. But this person does want to get you naked, just gonna say. I don't feel like it would happen really quickly or anything, or right off the bat. For some of you it will, but not for all of you. I feel like there is a lot of pent up desire, because I'm getting all flustered all of a sudden. Like, this person could have been keeping you at an arm's length, or not interacting with you, because it's hard to fight off the urge around you. It's hard to wear a mask around you because they can't stop staring at you. And it's like, I feel like there's such a strong burning desire to be close to you, to be, I don't know, to become one, I guess you could say, that I don't think they could fight off the urge if they were in the general vicinity of you, if you guys were face to face. And if alcohol was involved, they definitely wouldn't stop themselves. And I feel like they don't want to do anything that they'll regret. And it's not that they would regret sleeping with you or anything, because I know that they wouldn't. It's if they feel like they're going to hurt you, or if they're not ready for commitment, they don't want to disrespect you or defile you in any way, because you deserve better than that. And I feel like this person is really afraid that they're gonna hurt you, because they don't feel ready for commitment, and they really don't want to come in and tell you that they love you and then walk away, you know. But they do want to move forward. I thought this was the Eight of Cups. They definitely want to end an outdated cycle with you. They've made a choice and they want to move towards you. They want this new beginning. I feel like this person is going to take a risk and actually tell you, open up and tell you some type of emotion. They want to move this forward because they don't want anybody else to fucking snatch you up. It's like, just the thought of you with somebody else, or another man or woman touching you, really pisses this person off, okay? It's like, no, do not fucking touch my person. You're mine. I just cracked my neck. That was fucking, I hate that sound. Ugh. Maybe that's what they want to do. I'll snap your neck, you touch my person. Like, even if you, it's like they can't even be territorial like that, because you're not technically their person, but oh, they're very, very protective of you, and you wouldn't even know it. You just you wouldn't know it. Yeah, so that's what I feel there. They definitely want to grab your ass. There's something to do with your butt. They love your butt. There could be an ass picture that they have of yours. You could have sent it to them. Could have been a while ago, or I don't know, there's just a photo of, they saw your ass in some, it could just be in person, they could be remembering, you know, what your butt looks like in those leggings or in that dress or something, I don't know. They're just very sexually turned on by you. We have the Ten of Cups, there's emotional fulfillment here. I just feel like they know that you would fulfill all their desires, because this is the sexual side of this, or the sensual, passionate side. And I feel like I just want to cater to your every desire, your every want and every need. And this person knows that you would do that for them, and they want to be able to match you and do that for you. This person fantasizes about you a lot, and it's almost like, even if you are in the empress status and you don't need them, you just want them, so you're secure on your own, it makes them feel inferior, and like kind of emasculates them to an extent. They wouldn't admit it because of pride and ego, but it also turns them on. Like the fact that you're powerful, especially in the bedroom, take control. It's almost like, I want to be bossed around. I want you to hold me down. I want you to, you know, ride me like you fucking stole it kind of thing. I don't know. Like, they like to be dominated, but they also want to dominate you too. I don't know if that makes sense. So it'd be kind of like an equal thing. We have the Chariot. There's Cancerian energy. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's a lot of water energy. And then with the Four of Cups, this isn't really rejection to me. I feel like it's sneaking around. So this person likes the chase. They might like risky things when it comes to the sexual side of life. Like the passionate side of a connection. This person might like to do it in public places, like sneak into the bathroom, because it's almost like or do it in a parking lot, side of the road. I don't know. It's almost like the idea of being caught. It's like, I don't want to be caught because I don't want people to see me or whatever, in that way, and I don't want anyone to see you naked. 11:11. It's like, I don't actually want to get caught, but just the idea of potentially getting caught, that we're doing something naughty, taboo, they really like that, because it's like, I want to sneak around with you. So if you keep this connection a little hush-hush initially, that's going to just kind of rev up the desire even more for this person, because it's going to feel wrong, even though it feels so right. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm getting from you or them, or maybe both of you are into that 11:44. But we have Judgment, and they're tied together. That's the red string. I mean, this one could be like hand fasting, and I don't feel like it's bondage. It could be sexually. Maybe this person's into bondage. They could have some, you know, risque fantasies, or you do, one of you does, that they might be afraid to share. Like, oh, you might be scared to know that I'm into this, or, you know, everybody thinks that their fetishes are crazy taboo, but especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio, because we have a lot of water energy here, don't be afraid to tell that person. I mean, don't be afraid to tell your person anyways, because a lot of times the fantasies that you think are fucking like crazy bad are not that bad. Like choking someone. I've had someone go, oh, you know, that turns me on. As long as you have a safe word and you guys trust each other, that's really not that taboo. It happens a lot. Hair pulling, ass slapping, bending someone over randomly in the kitchen, or just taking you wherever you are. Like, those might feel, maybe because of prior relationships or dealing with reserved individuals, it's like, oh, I can't do that kind of thing. Like, that's really bad. Oh, I have a panty fetish. Oh, no, shame on me. Like, who gives a crap? You know, everybody's into their own thing. I dated a guy who had a foot fetish, and that was fucking weird, but it wasn't gross or anything. Like, I don't know. It's just, if you care about somebody, you'll accept the good, bad, and the indifferent, you know, and the weird and insane type shit that they're into or whatever. But it's, a lot of times it's not that crazy, just saying. Like, one time I had one guy say, oh, I really love, like, I can't even tell you, this is so embarrassing. But basically coming on your face, and it's like, that's the main thing they do in pornos, for fuck's sake. So that's really not that taboo, just gonna say. Anyways, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just being afraid to be open and vulnerable. But if you really love this person, then open up, because they might fulfill your fantasies. You never know. Someone really wants you to, just gonna say. I mean, start off slow. You're not gonna be doing all that freaky deaky shit, you know, the first time you do them anyways. We have Temperance. There's healing energy, bringing balance into the situation. I'll do for you what you do to me. It's almost like, if you go down on me, I'll go down on you. It's a two-way street, you know. Let's be fair about this. And don't worry, you both feel each other. You both want to be open and vulnerable with each other, because this King and Queen of Wands, which, even though it's just the King of Wands, there's both of them in this card. He wants to come in and give you his undivided attention. And I feel like he wants to express his feelings, him or her, doesn't really matter. It's all about divine timing. But now is the time to move this forward. Let's clear out all these other options. This person seriously thinks that you are moving on with somebody else, or that's what you think about them, and that's not the case. It's a lie. Somebody told you a lie, and I just saw 16, that's the Tower. Somebody told you a lie, or you're assuming something based off of something you saw online, or they are. But with the Chariot and the Wheel, I feel like I'm ready to move this forward. We have the Fool. Because they don't want you to sneak away from them with the Seven of Swords here. But they really think that you're starting a new beginning with somebody else. I swear this person is going to flip out if anyone touches you. I mean, if you're single, you can do whatever you want, but this person's very possessive. I just want to say that, yeah. They think that you're sneaking off to a different commitment because they weren't open with you. There was some sexual interaction between the two of you, and it either got interrupted, so you guys never started, or you didn't get to finish. I don't know what it was, but I mean, somebody could have had erectile dysfunction, or maybe, you were too dry. I don't know. Something happened a while ago between you and this person, and the masculine energy, male, female, doesn't matter, but one of you feels really embarrassed about what happened, the fact that it didn't move forward, that they didn't act when they could have, should have, when they had the chance to, or they're really embarrassed or upset about why they couldn't do ya, or for whatever happened. And that's a small message, but I almost feel like they think that you're finding somebody else because they couldn't perform. For some of you, this person does have, issues down there and they can't perform, especially when they're intoxicated. If that's the case, lay off the booze so you can get it up or whatever. But they definitely see the potential in this connection and they want to move it forward. They know that it's stable, and I feel like this person didn't view it as being very stable initially. I feel like I'm the third party, that maybe they thought that you were with somebody else when you two first connected, and they didn't want to interfere with that relationship or whatever, but you weren't with anybody. So I don't know what the situation was between you and somebody else, but I feel like an outsider, like I shouldn't be here kind of thing, but that was a mistake. That's a lie. Because you two are single. I'm talking to two people who are single. But look, then we have the Queen of Wands. We have the King and Queen of Wands. Yeah, with the Empress here, this Virgo energy, the Hermit, I feel like they really thought that you were the other woman, or that you were treating them like the other man or the other woman, that they were the outsider. And they're really upset about it because he feels like an outsider. It's like, oh, there's no passion here, or I had to blow out the passion because, the person I'm in love with is with somebody else. I feel I'm the third wheel. I don't want to be the third wheel. You're not the third wheel. You're the only wheel. It was all a lie, all an illusion. Somebody was projecting that they were taken. Like, I feel like there is a third party, an ex, a karmic of some kind, baby mama, baby daddy, who was projecting that this is my person, you're the intruder, you're the third wheel. That's not true though. It was all bullshit. It still is bullshit. This person's free as a bird. So maybe there's some regret here because there's a realization of this. But this is definitely your person, because with the King and Queen of Wands, it's a stable connection, and they're a true match. We have a lot of fire energy. There's so much passion here. It's not even funny. So much passion. But yeah, I really feel like somebody thought that you were with somebody else, or you thought that this person was with somebody else. So somebody felt like the other woman or the other man, the outsider. Your love interest thought that they were the outsider, basically. And they don't want that, or they don't want that to happen. I kind of feel like they felt that way, and they also don't want that to happen. I get one more. They really miss you, and they're keeping that shit to themselves. I feel like I'm forcing myself to move on. So that's the action that they took. That's why I feel like that's kind of what part of the hang-up was, is they thought you were with somebody else. Yeah, they thought that they were an outsider. There's a sense of rejection here. I feel like this person is realizing that they rejected their fucking counterpart, their twin flame. They're like, uh-oh. They're the Ten of Swords. There's a sense of betrayal here. They feel really burdened by whatever they've seen online. This person seriously thought that they were the third party, that you're moving on. I feel like they thought that they were the third party, they were the outsider looking in on a connection. They didn't want to be a home wrecker, but they weren't wrecking a home because there wasn't a home to be wrecked. Basically, like, there's a need to sneak around. There's no need to sneak around. This can be, you know, bust this case wide open. We just did. You don't need to sneak around. There's nobody else. There's karmics around, there's assholes around, but you're not dating them and they're not dating them. There's something, somebody fucking saw something online. This is the spying energy, and then we have the Tower. There's sudden information that somebody saw online, or sudden communication that came in by somebody who is manipulating a situation, which is causing this pain. They feel stabbed in the back. They feel betrayed by whatever the fuck they just saw, or whatever somebody said. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. Somebody's trying to manipulate the situation with the Magician here, because she's here all by herself. But somebody is being led to believe that she's not by herself, that she's with somebody else. And that's not true. I feel like there's also sudden communication. This person is going to suddenly show up. They're going to suddenly say something, and it might be combative, especially if they feel used or manipulated or misled. If they feel like the other person, the outsider, if they feel like, you know, just when I start loving you, I find out that you don't want me, that you're moving on. If they get a little pissy pants about it, don't get too mad at them. I mean, to each your own, but it's just because of a misinformation. I feel like this person's going to at least communicate with you, but they want to make this work. They could just show up at your house, because these two are outside the gate at someone's house, and that's like, I'm sick of watching, I'm sick of learning, I'm sick of lurking. Boom, I'm here. You want me, now you got me. What's next? How are we going to make this work? How are we going to do this? So I almost feel like when you two suddenly come together, and I do feel that coming in, because the air is going to be cleared once that happens and you two connect and everyone's on the same page, and we you know, realize that we're on the same page and that we can heal this, and, you know, that they're not the outsider and blah, blah, blah. A karmic individual, or your options, or your person's other options, are going to be a little heartbroken over this coming together, but it's inevitable, and sometimes the truth hurts. I don't know, but they're coming in. Someone's coming in, because they can't stand it anymore. You're their 10 of fucking cups. I'm just going to put it that way. They love you, you love them, it is what it is. Justice will be served, and like I said, the truth. It's a double-edged sword. Sometimes it hurts. But, you know. Alright, so let's see. What is your person's intentions towards you on this happy Valentine's Day? Sorry, I had to split this into two, but I guess part one's about the connection, and part two's more about the sexual desire, you know, the sexual side of things. Taking a risk. There are options here. It says being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. They do want to take a chance, take a risk with you. They have been planning and plotting. This is like, they have been trying to be strategic because they thought that you were with somebody else. This person might have also had to go through a divorce, or they were ending something. They're ascending, they're growing. They want to ascend with you, transcending obstacles. This is busting through all the options. This is finally getting the truth and moving past any blockages. I feel like I can't wait anymore. Yeah, moving past the blockages, because stabbed in the back. I said the truth fucking hurts, and then we have passion. This person thinks you're sleeping with other options, with other people. Somebody said something. They said that they slept with you, or you found, or you heard that your love interest was sleeping with somebody else. But it's not true. I don't know. There's some type of lie, a passionate lie. And it's either someone lying saying that you two are together, or that you like so-and-so, that you're moving on with so-and-so, or that you said this, or that you fucked them. I don't know. Something like that. There's some type of lie, but the truth is that didn't happen. It was a fucking lie. Somebody was sabotaging the connection. I also feel like somebody was being seduced, but this person wants to seduce you out of fucking nowhere. I feel like you're going to get what you want with lightning and abundance. It's coming out of nowhere, and you will have your sexy time with them, just going to say. But yeah, the truth is going to be revealed over a not so happy situation. It's been a long time coming, but it's like you should have just asked me from the start, and then you would have known that I wasn't with anybody, that that's a lie, you know? Don't believe everything you hear and see and whatever, because haters are everywhere. Yeah. They want, this relationship is evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. You two are going to grow and expand together because they like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Yeah, there's a karmic who was making one of you not feel good enough, or making one of you feel like an outsider. Your person's not dating that person. I do feel like one of you or both of you are talking two other options, but it's not going anywhere. It's just talking. Nobody's moved on. And if you don't want your person to move on, you better fucking get a little pep in your step, or you're going to put your foot in your own fucking mouth if you don't move forward. Romance, celebration, and party. Come together with this person. Take action. They have feelings for you, and they do want to date you. You want to date them. Your feelings are mutual, okay? Even though there are other options, there's really nobody else. So don't feel threatened. Don't feel emasculated or whatever, whoever I'm talking to. This person recognizes the connection. They know what it is to them. And don't worry. It says reward for merit. You will be rewarded for your hard work. If you do open your mouth and you move forward with this connection, you're going to be pleasantly surprised, is what I feel. Somebody needs to bust down their damn walls. Yeah, behind that wall is love call. The second they're just like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do it, they want to tell you that they love you, or you want to tell someone that. I do feel like you guys, there's potential here. There's definitely feelings, and their intentions are to come in and to move this forward, to take this risk, but they're very scared because they heard or saw something that's making them want to run in the other direction, or making them think that you're running away from them. But it's all bullshit, so hopefully you get the clarity you need from this reading, or they do if they watch it. I don't know, because I don't know who watches my readings. But remember, the fortune was a new romance is in the future. So you two could come together if you guys allow it. Ultimately, the passion is there, the chemistry is there, the love is there. All you need is to fucking talk about it, bring it into reality. You both love each other. I mean, what the fuck? How hard is it, you know? But whatever. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully, you know, you get the nookie. Maybe someone will eat your cookie. Just don't let them stick it up your ass. Anyways, love you. Peace.